Hey again, it's Harry here with your Take 5 today, and this time we're looking at, for the final part, is Deuteronomy chapters 30. And I was reading through this, and you kind of get to the end, and there in verse 19, we hear those great words where God is speaking through Moses to the people, saying, I've set before you all of these choices, all of these things, blessings and curses. Now what I want you to do is to choose life, so that you and your children may live. It's not even just for you. And it's definitely a place for pause, isn't it? I mean, I found place for pause in that when I was reading it earlier. And I'm so glad that those choices have been available for us, because there's so many times when we feel like choices aren't always ours to make, and there are lots of people out there who don't have choice in so many different places and spaces. And so I feel grateful that every day I'm able to wake up and to make a choice about what I do in my day, how I go about it, not just in work, but in my daily life, in my daily rhythms and habits and disciplines and encounters, the way that I would go in, I might speak to somebody or handle a situation. There's so many opportunities for us to choose life. It's not just about choosing to live, is it, and going after life in that way, but it's about in every small moment that we have the choice to choose life and to choose to bring light into the lives of others, which Jesus really calls us to. But the thing I also noticed about this chapter in Deuteronomy is that ultimately it really just points to Jesus, and doesn't it, that life of choosing him over everything else. And there's no two ways about it. It's a focus on the cross, isn't it? And it made me really think, Jesus took on the curses so that we could have the blessings. Jesus took death so that we might have life. And I think that's exactly where I land with this morning, or this afternoon, whenever you're getting around to your Take 5. But it's just such an encouragement, and I feel gratitude and just an opportunity to be able to share together that we can have choice, and that there's so much freedom in the life that Jesus offers. So I just wanted to encourage you with that, but I also just wanted to bring it to the cross and just say, look, sometimes there are things that we need to lay down in obedience to you. So I just encourage you in your prayer time, maybe this morning, just to be thinking about, what do we lay down at the foot of the cross. And so we just want to thank Jesus, and I thank you for listening to me this week. And I'll leave you with the cross.